This is part 3 of Prophet Yusuf's story. At the same time Yusuf is sent to prison, 2 other men are imprisoned along with him. They happen to be the cupbearer and the chef for the king. During this time, Yusuf is bestowed with the ability to interpret dreams. His 2 cellmates are taken by his piety and ask him to interpret theirs. One of them dreams of serving the king wine, and the other dreams of carrying bread on his head, which 2 birds were eating. Yusuf tells these men to turn to Allah and states, "O 2 companions of prison, as for one of you, he will give drink to his master of wine, but as for the other, he will be crucified, and the birds will eat from his head." He then told the one that would go free to mention him to his king, but the man forgot once he was free, and Yusuf remained in prison for many more years. One day, the king had a dream in which he saw 7 fat cows being eaten by 7 lean cows, and 7 green spikes of grain and others that were dry. He summoned his men and asked them to interpret this dream. It was at this time that the cupbearer remembered Yusuf and mentioned him to the king. The king sent the cupbearer to Yusuf to inquire about his dream. Yusuf told him, "You will plant for 7 years consecutively, and what you harvest leave in its spikes, except a little from which you will eat. Then will come after that a year in which the people will receive abundant rain, and they will press olives and grapes." He advised the king he would need to act immediately, and that preparation for the 7 years of famine was imperative to make sure there would be enough food for the people. The king then ordered Yusuf to meet him in person, but Yusuf refused, saying he would only leave prison once his innocence was proven. Thus the king summoned Zuleika and the other women. They truthfully answered, "Allah forbid, we know nothing indecent about him." Then Zuleika finally admitted that it was she who tried to seduce him, and he was indeed truthful. Yusuf's innocence finally being proven, he thanked the king, and the king, observing his behavior, admired Yusuf's composure and appointed him to a high position. Part 4 will be posted soon.